What's going on, everybody? We got a Wobness Day, Wob Wednesday, whatever you want to call it, and we're just going to start firing off some drafts. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about 50 deep, combined with the main 6-man and the 12-man, and we're gonna be ripping them, trying to get more volume in. I don't know what we're looking at here. Might as well just bring the screen up and try and get that nice overlay to fit there. Perfect. So we are sitting at 60. Nice. Zoom in there, make that better for the people. Nice. 69% full for the peeps. And this is for Chip. Energy's different in the morning. Well, we got like 5 shots in this bad boy, and we're gonna be spitting whatever comes out. So that one's for you. I figured we'll just get right into the $5, huh? And then don't need to wait any longer. Might as well just start feeding the ducks pretty early. It seemed to be a fan favorite yesterday, huh? To be honest with you, dude, like I think night driving might have been better. You gotta let me know though. I don't know. This just seems better. The feeding the ducks just has got a weird vibe. Let's go. Cheers, Chip. Glad you're in here. Cheers, whatever you're doing. Grab bong, regular bong, coffee, if you so prefer. I have seen a plethora of people go with the 101 besides Giannis, and I'm confused. We'll start with Zion. We'll start with also John Morant went there, which is less thing. But I saw Zion go 101. We saw Westbrook go 101 on stream. I've seen Booker go 101. I guess it's wide open. I guess. To me, it's Giannis 101. So we're just going to be clicking that. Spose, huh? And then a little combo sheet ranks that I got going on here. We got a combined ceiling. We got Ja actually second, although it's fairly close, so it's not like it's really over Kevin Durant by that much. But ETR's got Ja as their second ranked guy in the ceiling by for a pretty good margin. Let me know too if I need to zoom in. I think that should be good. Or if I need to do split screen and we need to do a full court press or and a Wobness Day like together. I know I should probably be in another tab, be hopping in full court presses just because I know they close earlier. So we're gonna do that. Just letting everyone know I am hopping in a full court press in another tab. If you guys want me to do a split screen tab, basically, I have two of the drafts up at once. I know that's pretty clunky, so we don't need to do that, but it's an option. Hoops, let's go. You know I'm here. I love it. Brett, what's going on, brother? I best we can just start with basically the big news we're waiting on right away in terms of underdog is Hallie. It's Pacers really. It's Hallie, Miles Turner, Chris Paul's intends to play. I pointed this out on the back end of a back-to-back. It's interesting. If they do get blown out of the water, I'm on the clock. I should figure that out, huh? This seems so. After AD and LeBron got ruled out, this is a very common what you're dealt with. So like, I'm gonna build it out with these 3, and then what we're gonna do is just get different in the back end of the draft. I feel like that's just the easy, and we don't really have to get too different. I don't know about you guys. I talked earlier. I mean, I've seen Paulo go undrafted or barely go, or basically go very late, I should say. So like get him in the 35, 36 range, 34. I mean, it's a 4-pick value, but still, I'll take that. And like, nice little outing. I know it's the Clips and a tough matchup, but I'll take that. I'll scoop that up. That's how I'm going to get my exposure to something like him. So that's interesting. But then, we got guys. I love JJJ. Westbrook obviously is just shot up boards. So if you can still get him in the 4th, 5th, I would even say I like to wait till the 5th, 6th. But at this point now, depending on how much AD LeBron y'all have, then you can swap it. We're sitting at Kawhi's interesting depending. So he played 28 minutes basically. If he gets 30 minutes, I mean it's Kawhi Leonard, so that's interesting. I mean, again, I'm gonna say this until it probably happens. We're gonna finally get in a couple months. He's gonna bump up to that nice 1-2 range, basically that back end of the first round range, second round, because he's gonna be getting those minutes, and it's gonna be because he's just had monster games. It's like when do you get early to the party? Scotty Barnes. I really like Scotty Barnes. I like Gobert. I like OG. Brunson's fun. Van Fleet can always put up the Van Fleet game, I suppose, although we have not seen vintage Van Fleet. Oubre's still fun, especially going against the Nets. I also really like Miles Turner, as I'm also in the clock in this other one, so I will draft here. I really like Miles Turner. I really, really do. Love Miles Turner. I think he's a fun play, although watch him probably sit, but that's just the way of the road, I suppose. Levine is maybe artificially inflated, say just basically not going into 5th, 6th over and over again because of what he did last time. He does play a Washington team that is not great defensively. I do need to pick. We're going to go. So this is where, rather than take that, we're going to take the Julius Randle. And then we're going to back that up with Kyle Kuzma with a no Bradley Beal. Claxton thought him the real. Yeah, so Claxton's a real interesting play. He's popping in projections. If I bring that up on mine, I shouldn't say popping. That is a different word. Sorry. He's showing up as a very viable back end spot. And like I said yesterday, I mean, if you just go from like the 30 range, if you go to the 30 range in like whatever projection set you range, say you rank them out in ceiling, 30 is 44 ceiling. If I go all the way down to 50, it's a little bit of a steeper drop today, but say I just go from the 30 to the, 43rd ranked ceiling player, that's only a 4 projection delta. So like, I think you can really get different with basically these guys that people like these back end guys down here. Now, these aren't the guys per se ranked out that I'm talking about, but like when you look at these guys per ceiling, you'll see like only a handful of them go per drafts. You can maybe get a little different by taking 2 of them per draft, take them in that 5th and 6th round. And that's how you can kind of like leverage these chalky builds that are just, they get very common in ADP when the same guys go and you're left with, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm faced with these guys a lot at the turn, and I'm not going to take them because they project well. I have mixed up and got different, but that's why I'm trying to do it in the back end. So like, I don't know if I don't think I've built anything out like this. And then this last pick here, like highest total game, Gobert can definitely get on track. I mean, it's at the expense of D'Angelo Russell. Paulo, again, like I was saying, is going to go undrafted. So what we could do in theory is go and take Turner, and then we just have the pick of the litter swap, or take Turner, who rates out pretty well in my projections. So I like that a lot. Gonna hop in another one. Who's your guys' highest exponents tonight, huh? What do you guys think of the $5 tournament sitting at the 12-man being a $5 tournament? And basically, I don't know if you guys are, but you're around the base. It's basically the baseball contest in terms of the structure of the tournament. So pretty familiar for me, and I like it a lot. It's pretty fun. They didn't do like a 10 or get up there even with a 7, so that was pretty fun. Jordan Poole's highest exposed. Yeah, I'll have to check mine, honestly. So I think, again, if I were to check my exposures, I suppose we could do that here. No friends. No friends. Actually, just, yeah, we're going to, so let's check and see if I can get my exposures. Yeah, we're pretty. This is a flatter day for me. Like in terms of exposures, this is pretty flat. I seem to run hot on Jan. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, pool's up there for me too. It's just, I mean, I'm gonna eat the Q tags all the time. I'm on the clock. I can feel my phone vibrating. How's hoops going? It's going well, GA. GA, do you draft hoops, or are you just kind of like a recreational NFL guy? And I'm just gonna take Tatum because I don't think I have much. Lowry, and I'm nervous because John asked, "What if the guy you need?" Yeah. But the thing is, I actually like Lowry a lot. I really do. Do we got any news? Also, I need you guys. If there's a random news dump or anything like that, I need you guys to just basically hit me up with that Underdog Fantasy account. So we'll take Jordan Poole here. No hoops. Yeah, that's fair. It's a lot of shenanigans. Just rec NFL puck here and there. Are you gonna? So I would say if you do puck, if for me when I did puck last year, and I haven't been doing more puck because I just do in NFL and NBA, it's a lot of stuff just going on that I want to actually put in like thoughtful lineups in there and maybe try and win it. I mean, I guess I could just throw in some why not, but puck and MLB seem very similar in the fact that the correlation seemed to matter. I guess DJ Mitchell was saying it didn't matter too much, whereas in MLB, it's just a big proponent of correlation. But yeah, MLB streets are definitely very fun. I'm hoping to see maybe spruced up daily contests now that we're going to be covering those a little bit. That'd be fun. I'm hoping we can turn a bunch of you rec. Zion. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a fall, but I love Zion. I've been taking Zion in the first a couple times just to get some unique exposure. But I'm hoping to get some of you rec NFLers over starting to do some baseball into those streets. You don't have to watch it. Don't have to say that. That I'm not going that far. Just as far as put some couple buckaroonies down on it. Especially in the summer when there's nothing going on, like you really only got baseball. And then you got those like NBA contests. Dude, what I'm really excited for, we're probably going to have it next week, I suppose, with the Saturday. It's next week, right? There's 3 Saturday games. So we're going to have a separate Saturday contest. We're going to have to. I hope they make that at least like worth our money a little bit. Like a nice, just a simple $5 one would be fine. That's for you, Chip. The Levine DeRozan flippening is about to happen, and I'm like, no, we're gonna continue to take DeRozan, although we have a good amount of Levine. But yeah, in the MLB slate, yeah, I definitely see when the Twins had a decent lineup, when we had guys that weren't hurt, they projected well at least earlier in the season. They projections kind of soured on them when, obviously Buxton was gone, Correa was slumping and all that. But yeah, I'm a big proponent. I mean, Garrett Carty, the Blitz, that's how I got it. Or sorry, the Blat, that's how I got into the Blitz. Yeah, I love. I use if you had an NBA projection, that'd be elite. The ball, the bounce. There you go, free idea. The bounce, Garrett Carty. Coming soon, 2023. Hallie, so B Burgundy. Let's just check out some. So he's taken. I mean, that's just standard. He takes Hallie. Standard. I think Kuzma is fun. I really do. I think these guys are gonna against Chicago. And if you guys want, like, I don't know. I know there's only 4 of you here, but if whoever's here, if you want me to basically not do the tabs, and when I switch over and look at stats and check out things, if you want to be able to see it as well, I can make it so it's window, not tab. You just gotta let me know. But defensive rating, well, that's funny. Chicago with the 4th defensive rating shows how much I know. Now that is adjusted defensive rating, dunks and threes. Let's check cleaning the glass. And defense. Chicago is 12th. So yeah, I mean 4th and 12th, adjusted defensive rating 4th, and then on the cleaning the glass 12th. So definitely not a slouch like you would think. Yeah, we're gonna take some Lowry. Yeah, see, like I'm on Lowry. I think he looks good in projections at least. Like, I mean, if you actually went off projections, he would be. If my ADPs are right, they might be wrong a little bit. Yeah, see, they're off a little bit. He's 3 off of his projection. That's it. You want me to do that? All right. Well, give me a second here. Present. Share screen. Boom. So then when I go to these, yeah, you guys can see stats and stuff like that. The overlays, if I need to just can't like cut the overlays, just let me know too. If it's cutting these things, I can cut the overlays if we're not being able to see. And obviously I'll have to zoom in. Yeah, this is dunks and threes. Fun little website here. I can kind of go through that as we draft. You know me, if I'm going to get a nice value and a late night hammer too, with a little correlation that doesn't matter at all. This is, I guess, where I'll get some Kawhi exposure. What are we at? 71. I'm really happy they dropped that 12-man because I thought this thing was just gonna like instant fill. It was rocket shipping up. Yeah, rocket clip that. Rocket shipping up. Just going just bonkers. And then all of a sudden they dropped that $5 12-man and it kind of cooled off, which was nice. Yeah, one thing I was looking at. So this is Phoenix usage with Chris Paul off. And then the differential basically from when he was on, like there's basically 80, like it's nothing. So like if you were to take, I have not the clock there, but we'll just go like this. If I were to put Chris Paul back on the court, note Devin Booker with a 31.6 usage with Chris Paul off. Devin Booker with Chris Paul on, Devin Booker with Chris Paul on has a 31.7. So he gains 0.1% usage with Chris Paul on. Granted, he obviously goes down in assists by I think like 0.1 or 0.2 per minute, but yeah, that's something that I was looking into. It's not that big of a factor, it seems to be. Now, I did not check Ayton. So we see Ayton here at with everyone on 22.4. So with Chris Paul off, was he getting a pretty good bump? Yeah, that's a good shout, Chip. I'm checking that out right now. Oh yeah, I noticed. So is it RT99? He's taking Kevin Durant. Like, I don't know if he's just taking him at first or whatever he can, but he's taking Kevin Durant. So, Cam Johnson's probably should take him off. He's off, but like small sample for Dwayne Washington, at least for these guys, smaller sample, but 21.5% usage. The differential being he goes down in usage. Was that right? Did he actually go down? $21.5 with Chris Paul off. With Chris Paul on. Well, I mean, that makes sense. So 21.5. Yeah. So he actually has a higher usage with Chris Paul on the court. Interesting. And look at Dario Saric up there with the 6.9. He's like, yeah, guys, look at me. I actually lead this team. I'm the captain now. Yeah, see, so if I like look at my sheet, I got a lot of KD, but I mean, we can make that a little different, huh? One guy I wanted to check out. Rudy Gobert. Yeah, when a guy that should literally just dunk the ball has a 45%, like literally just should put the ball in the hoop, that's just tough. This is a 5-game moving average. So like if I'm reading this right, he's on the mend. Effective field goal percentage. Look at him. Look at you, bud. You're doing what you need to do. Jaylen Brown, late night hammer, dude. So Jaylen Brown, like I'm always gonna feel like I'm gonna have more Jaylen Brown. I always say this, but I have more Jaylen Brown than Tatum all the time. Like I really am. It's gonna be a combination of myself. It's gonna be a combination of the way projections have them. It's gonna be, I mean, that's it. Pretty much that. It's going to be my rankings plus the way projections kind of have it, depending on the slate. But at a 380p, I mean, he's always technically overvalued a couple spots. Dude, my reaction was, all right, let's take you through the roller coaster. I saw it. Let's go. Rudy Gobert. We have nothing to be excited about. Saw with a package. And I'm like, so we traded our whole team and then our future picks for him. Was then brainwashed into saying, well, we're going to win and it's not going to matter at all for our picks because when you're in the NBA and you're winning and you go to the playoffs and you're like the top 8, those picks normally do not matter as much. They're not as valuable. So all of a sudden it's like I'm brainwashed into that. And now here we are. And now you have crazy Minnesota fans trying to convince themselves that we're actually better with Cat off the floor. And it's just, we're a wreck here. We're a wreck. We always are. It's tough. But 'tis the way it is. 'Tis the way it is. So yeah, I was ecstatic. Brainwashed into was going to be a good move. I mean, I don't like to be, I try not to be a hater. I try and be positive. I don't want to spread just negativity. And like we're Minnesotans. We are in terms of sports realm. It's already tough. We only get our like nice season end of May, maybe depending on the type of year, end of May to like end of August. I mean, even fall's great, but then we get like September. When we get into October, all of a sudden it's like, well, it could snow, it could not. Get ready for winter, and then we're stuck with this. So we get freezing cold temperatures. Our sports teams suck. Yeah, it's just tough. So I try and get excited. You know what I mean? Like, and it's people don't want to like that. Like I like to get excited for it. Worst thing about it is not just this season. You guys are gonna, yeah, Bob. Don't. Oh, I know, Bob. Yep. I don't really know how to think about it. I'm just trying to stay positive. All I know is it's not great, Bob. And that is that Shay not shy. Is it confirmed? Can we get it confirmed? Can you send me a link? Can you slide me that link? I want that confirmation, huh? All right, let's hop in another full court press. Confirmed. So I was wrong about DeJounte. Obviously, I know it's DeJounte. Oh my, Patrick Beverley. Scatter. Everything, freak out, the projections. Now we have to wait for the update. Patrick Beverley's out, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever are we going to do? Holy fuck. I don't know if I can honestly do any more drafts. I don't know if I can make a decision. I had him in. I was taking him like 4th, and no, I'm just kidding. I hope everyone knows that's a bit. I'm terrible. I know, bit funny. I'm hoping there's no big news, just anything, because I have my projections. I have everything ready to go on my side tab here. So I can draft them up. Don't have to worry about putting anything in. Changing an Excel file. Yeah, I appreciate you the way you guys are saying this. Yeah, so it's very handy. How about I raise you Schroeder and I say Lonnie Walker? Who says no? And Lonnie Walker's mainly been my pick in the 12-man, so not viable. And really, I don't think. Do we take our first share of Kawhi? It seems foolish. Seems foolish. No, we gotta take one. I think it's on the right team, yeah, because we're gonna do that. Ooh, there we go, Chip. Finally in a nice. I haven't been in a 12-man with you in years. Did I? Oh, shit. Chip. This is what you need to be here to hold me accountable for, Chip. And if you're not holding me accountable for taking too much Kawhi. See, I think that Kawhi would have been, yeah, that was a full court press. See, we'll let that slide. That was a full court press. Full court press. Love the background music. I like it. It's a lot better than sitting here having me try and fill air. Hopefully the energy is a little higher. The quad shot is definitely starting to hit. Basically, you just need me to be dormant for about 20 minutes while John is erupting, and then you'll get something out of me, especially when you poke the bear about anything Minnesota. And you guys know, this is when we're gonna get. This is for you, Chip. You don't get any Zion exposure. I know. Oh well, you get Tatum or Shea. Now I'm starting to say, like, in my head, shy. It's shy. Oh wait, that was a. Oh well. Well, then he definitely wasn't falling back. We can just call him that. Well, now you get Tatum or Shea. You take Tatum, you fraud. You fraud. Let's see if any of these totals have changed. Now we're looking at the same. Still Minnesota, Indiana. Has it dropped? No, it actually went up. Cool. I'm a value hound, dude. I need to get some of that merch. I've just ordered everything badge bros. I'm waiting for my hoodies. I ordered every single style and like every single color, and then I ordered some for my family as well. Needless to say, we dropped our NBA winnings into merch. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're the slow streams will slowly get more comfortable, but yeah, I appreciate that. And anything you guys want me to show, any advice you want to add, feel free, let me know. I love it. If you still want me to show stats, anything like that. Did you handle exposures differently? Yeah, no, I didn't. So let's take a look at that. I will go like this and get that up there for exposures. Dude, like, I need some Hallie news. I need news. I don't need Ebnon Sumners available to play. That gives me nothing. Let's check exposures. They're not going to be even. So yeah, we're at 54. Obviously, it said that right there. So I guess I needed to check the Battle Royale and the WOB Wednesday. So that was for this. That was for the WOB Wednesday, I should say. This, you just using. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, you don't give a fuck. Gotcha. I mean, What wrong answer am I going to choose? Both of them? Like, which bull? I guess neither, right? Shit. All right, and Chip was asking, do you handle exposure differently between the 6 and 12 mans? And then I was pulling up that, and that's what he meant. He also know in general. Like, are you willing to be overweight a guy in 12 mans versus the 6th? Yeah. Sometimes there's just these values that I perceive that like it's like if they hit, I think will vault my different combinations of the 12 man. So how I tend to do the 12 mans is get different in the first 3-ish rounds. And then a lot of the 12 mans I'll have kind of the same guys in the later half because my projections or just the stand that I'm taking on them is a little different. So like they'll be vaulted up and I can snag them regularly in those drafts. So I tend to be overweight back end guys, if that makes sense. That answers your question. It's hard to be overweight guys in the front half because of the way draft boards go. People want to be more value houndish, as you say. But when you get to those 33 ADPs, everyone's like the same. And then once it gets to those picks, everyone's like, oh, you know what I mean? And it's like, if you just imagine there was no ADP, you know what I mean? So just imagine that there was no ADP number. And this is a full court press. I mean, because maybe Brunson. No, did he go? Maybe we can get Brunson to fall. 16 picks. No, it's not going to happen. Yeah, it just tends to way. It's probably just the way a lot of people would do it. It's just probably the way a lot of ranks and it happens for people, I would assume. I mean, Levine is 27. We're going to get a little different. We're just going to make this draft different. We're going to show you what I mean, what I think you can do with these drafts. And yes, I know I've gotten them in the 6-2. I've gotten them in the 6-2s, but you know what? Sometimes that doesn't matter because what if that's the guy you need and then the guys before it fail and you just need other guys back there. See, don't take that. Let's take... And then hopefully I can get JJJ. I really like JJJ. He's a play I might have a lot of. It's not going to show in the exposures, I bet. At least I think I have a lot of them, and all of a sudden I look and I don't. All right, anyone still here? Oh, my cat just Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, everyone. Let me know if you guys are still here. If you guys can hear me. My cat just literally knocked over everything. I'll share the screen back here. I'm hoping this still works. That's hilarious. Clip that. If you guys, again, if anyone can even, if I'm here for anyone. Okay. Yeah. He got up. Yeah. Okay, cool. I apologize, everyone. That's so funny. I'm sitting here talking, and all of a sudden I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking at the camera or the screen. I'm like looking at this, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, doing whatever, talking like I normally would. And then I'm so flustered right now. I don't even know. Well, we're gonna take Miles Turner. And all of a sudden I hear fall over, and my monitor's just this one's not even working right now. So we're trying to hold in a little sadness for this guy right here. And then unplugged my Ethernet cable from my computer, and then it just went haywire. So I apologize. Hope that was a fun little moment for everyone. I'm glad to know that I can leave a stream. It can be going live, and I can just come right back in. That's fun. That's fun. Is my mic and everything connected correct? Do I have the right everything? Everything good? I don't know what I sound like, so I just joined as fast as I could. What's going on, Chris? Neumy, haven't watched in a minute of basketball this year. Going to jump into slate with the bros. What is the advice? My man, I will say, I've seen you do a little more NFL. Here, projections, the way ADP is set up, they're a lot more efficient with the way projections would actually line up. So kind of stick to ADP. If you don't have anything if for projection wise, I wouldn't say that's the end of the world, but just know there are people that are going to have some access to the projections that definitely help out. So that's definitely something that I would get on. I mean, there's some pretty nice sites out there, but again, it's not be all end all. I would just kind of stick with ADP, get some fallen values to you. Some guys I would maybe avoid, just the guys that I tend to avoid out there. If you don't have that I mean, again, this is just my thoughts. I'm going to take Ja. I'm taking more De'Aaron Fox over Sabonis. And De'Aaron Fox is going at a 26 ADP, same team as Sabonis. So I'll kind of wait and take other guys around there. I really love Tyrese Halliburton. Qs or something, late swaps in NBA. You can get a lot of value, especially on larger slates. So you can get a lot of good swap equity and eat these guys. If for example, Tyrese Halliburton, he would be, someone could chip, you can correct me, raise it, you can correct me. But if Tyrese Halliburton was going, like playing healthy, not questionable, he would be up here. There's no question he would be almost like right up in this area, constantly going right there. And the fact that you can get him in these rounds it's not an edge because we don't know if he's going to be playing, but it's pretty nice to be able to take him there. It was the same thing this morning when we were taking a lot of Anthony Davis with that Q tag. I mean, if for any reason he did happen to play, that's absolutely, I mean, that is a smash getting him in the end of the second, third round. What's going on, fam? Hometown buddy, what's going on, Stevie? Nice to see you here. Yeah, so maybe I was a little too. Yeah, no. Yeah, it all really depends. I would say anywhere in there, it really is debatable. I mean, he definitely does have that ceiling. You know what? This is a strictly as I just say Sabonis. So look at me, my fraud. I don't think I have much. 5% versus Fox. Yeah, so I'm double my Fox. That's the reason why I took Sabonis there, and that'll be a reason sometimes why you do it. Like I'm doing volume, so like I don't want to be just fully unexposed to these guys. like they can definitely pop off. Like Sabonis, just because he's going against Milwaukee, he's going to need to score if they want to stay in that. What's up? Yeah, baby Stevie. Westbrook is it's going to be fun. I'm going to get a lot of him just in any swap capacity, whether Halliburton, Turner's ruled out, anyone. Now I'm hoping that I'm going to put him one, but depending on how the swaps go for each team, it's gonna be a little different. Oh, sorry, for each draft, because someone needs to correct me. It's like reverse draft order is how swaps work. Yeah, I like Drew. I like Drew a lot. Yeah, he's 11th on your projections. Yeah, he is 9th from a combo of mine of two different sources I have here. Which, if I sort by ceiling difference versus ADP, it is Russell Westbrook, Tyrese Halliburton, Rudy Gobert, Jaren Jackson, Jalen Brunson. How many hometown friends do you guys have that follow Bad Bros? I think so. Funny enough, like that Steve, this is Stevie's first time tuning in. I don't know if he's still here, but commenting. No one else has commented. I obviously sent them the guys the link. Just get a little support, follow, like, and subscribe. But I think they follow it just because. This is an interesting last pick. Like, see, Lonnie went. This is for Nez. You came in here and said Dennis. We're gonna do Dennis. And we're going to take that falling value of Zach LaVine. Yeah, so with the friends, I have one friend that again, I'm trying to get these guys into Underdog. These are guys from my hometown league. I started doing a little DFS with them, and then I kind of went out to college. So, and I wasn't really talking with them, but I'm trying to get them into Underdog. Like, this is where you need to be. Like, they love drafting. You guys, like, you can just draft over and over and over again, and it's awesome, the platform. So I'm slowly getting them in there. They're seeing them. They're getting exposed to it. So right now, I think like 2 or 3 for me, and then obviously some buddies for Nez and John. But yeah, I didn't want to. I should have shouted that out. Where was it? Yeah, down. Sorry, I didn't miss this. I think this happened literally. Yeah, this. I apologize. This happened as soon as my cat went that. So you have all the Fred VanVleet, huh? That's funny because I have all the other Raptors. So you're gonna have to enlighten me if it's just you have a little intuition. He's popping for you, because for me, I have, if I were to just sort by Raptors ceiling in the combo, Fred is 4th. Yeah, Fred is 4th. It's not by much. It's grouped up with Scotty and OG fairly close. So, but yeah. And I apologize. Yeah, I can already just see my computer just doing its thing because it just gets. So if I do go out again, I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But man, that is absolutely hilarious. That is gold. That is gold right there. I'm in the process of trying to go through all our old clips and make an intro. I'm not trying to rip off. Like, I see Pete's intros and whatnot, and like obviously I'm taken from that, but not trying to just simply rip it off or anything. I'm not going to go make videos like that. I'm trying to take clips, natural clips from there, and make it like a fun little intro, like a quick, like 30-second something, or maybe like a minute. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of clip-worthy ones. If any of you guys remember anything that you think would be funny, DM me, please. It would help me tremendously if you guys have a bunch of things that you think is funny that versus what I do. It'll make it a lot easier getting that video editing. Also, if any of you guys think there's a funny clip to be tweeted, like I'm trying to, with all this content, doing the streams, getting this, I'm trying to get more of the shorts in at night and start editing that up. I'm slacking on that. We're gonna get going. If there's any like just things you guys notice from a stream that'd be a good thing, just DM me. I love getting more insight of what you guys think is best. I love constructive criticism. In no means a way am I going to be offended at all. Bring it my way. I mean, I'm a newbie to this. I'm by far from an expert. So Just trying to make the best content for y'all, and whatever you guys want, that's what we're going to try and cater towards, eh? A couple seconds of blank screen with feeding the ducks is what the intro needs. You want me to go feeding the ducks? I can do it. This isn't even feeding the ducks. This is night driving. So you guys wanted it. Time for advice on what the people want. People want to feed the ducks. And here we go. Here goes my internet. I might have lagged out there, but I should be back. Got a lot. I just need to fix all of this, huh? Yeah. Okay. So was it? Yeah. No. Right. No. That was night driving, right? So this is feeding the ducks, and I'm not gonna lie. I think I went back and I watched Pete, the one you were talking about, and he did that kind of like that. It was literally like a porn. I don't know if he said the word porn, but this sounds like it's weird. It's got a from the get-go, man. I'm like, this vibe. It's got a vibe. So yeah, this is feeding the ducks. This is feeding the ducks. Here's night driving. We can go up a little bit. We can go to 31. We can slap a little more. Yeah, dude, I don't even get tired of this. It's you don't really have it's just, yeah. I was going through trying to find some nice some copyright free stuff. I couldn't do it in time. I had to go get some energy. So I was wired for Chip. Night Driver. Nez, you're here, buddy. I appreciate you. He just pops in. Yeah, Night Driver's us. Why is Buddy healed free? Good question. Swap? For me, that's how I've been thinking about it. Dude, so this is, I'm not even thinking about my teams. I'm just talking with you guys. I need to be, I guess it doesn't really matter. Does it? RT99 is going to freaking sweep it or something like that. T-Box is going to come out. Does anyone else notice that T-Box gets his volume down? So quick. He's in none of these. He gets all of his volume down he's in those the first 20%, he gets his 150 drafts down. And my other cat's got some eye goopage right now. So when he gets up, he's whining at me because I don't know if he's in pain. I feel bad. My other cat, when they play, he must have scratched him. This is what you're here for, right? Making some risotto. I mean, I can DM you the address if you want to just send a little my way. Would appreciate. Nez tosses in 2 NBA lineups and makes some risotto, huh? He's like, I'm gonna save it for the NFL. And no, we're waiting for MLB. At this point, it's gonna be any second now. We're gonna get that nice best ball. Way too early, MLB best ball. They're gonna bless us. We need it now, man. We need it now. I just need to be drafting way too early teams. But the only thing is about that is man, does those playoffs just it just hurts. Obviously, it's the nature of all underdog playoff formats, but the way it's broken up for MLB, a player that was basically not non-existent, but if you don't know Bo Bichette, no cash, no advance. You know what I mean? You guys are gonna give me 1 second. Mi Madre, just like Nez's Mi Madre is going through some PT, and she is asking some questions. Yeah, this slaps, man. This slaps way harder. You don't even need anything. This, night driving might take over Joel John Boy's spot in the Badge Bros at this point. God, anything. It's not a show if I can't get a little something at John Boy, because nothing phases him. Nothing phases him. That's what we love about John Boy. He's just gonna pop in with a comment like, oh yeah, I showed up. I'm doing some stuff. He's at a underground. Right now, he's at an underground. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to talk with the guys. He's at an underground poker tournament, probably with like Scottie Pippen, the old guys. It's like, oh, I got a story for you boys. I got a story. Have you heard about 50 Cent's son? I have not, and you need to include me. Do any of the bad boys work outside of the family fantasy streets? Yeah, it's gonna be a little. So I actually DoorDashed a little bit while I was doing this, but right now I'm full-fledged into this, man. Like we get nothing for it, but I'm all about making it something. So I don't do anything other than just basically try and grind these streets, and then also make the content on top of it, and hopefully we're making headway. You know what I mean? That's the goal. It's so much fun. The fact that we got this following and everything already. So I'm just hoping it's only the beginning. You know what I mean? Slow and steady climb up. But no, John's retired poker player because, Mr. Fancy over there. But yeah, he's made himself a name. Me and Nezzy's got two sugar mamas over here that we basically have. His wife's an influencer. Go follow her. Bria, hold up. Before I say something crazy, I'll plug it. Don't worry, Nez, I got you. It's now. See, this is where I'm gonna probably get wrong. Is it not Bria Jones? Yeah, it's Bria Jones. See, I would have subscribed. Get that subscriber count up. You know what I mean? Just gotta do a quick little plug. I got you. The stream without if. Dude, I don't know, man. Like I definitely adventure into those streets. I will say I'm not afraid. I will be adventuring when the stream is done, but for the sake of future monetization purposes, not that matters at all. I don't know if that's something we can put on the stream. Trying to say PG friendly. For all the kids out there gambling. Oh man. I crack myself up. All night is funny. Bob. Oh, Bob. You're so young. So much to learn. You guys just don't even know. I'll just say that. John keep bringing up the Aiton story, but then next time. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Whoever put that comment up of he literally sleep, he has a night. It's whatever dream he had the morning. When he's had a nice dream, all of a sudden he's like, oh, this is going to be a perfect story. It's like, come on, bro. Like, this one's going to be killer. Chip. And to think you were Chip. It hurts. That one shoots through. That one shoots just piercing through. Yeah, that would be, a sub-only chat, get all that 1K stuff. Dude, eventually. LOL. Yeah, we'll have to do a Badge Bros meetup, and then all of a sudden, instead of a meetup, it's just going to be it's going to be on 420, huh? John is the biggest fraud. When this dude puts up 45 tonight and he's the 6-man guy you need and John doesn't have any of them, John's not even drafting this slate. John talks about taking down the hoop streets and he doesn't even put enough volume in. Is Chris Paul in the second to last pick good or bad? I think that's fine. I mean, I think we talked about this earlier, and I don't think he's going to get any minutes restriction. And I think someone in chat put that out there to the owner. When he comes back, he fully tends to play full. So I think that's an interesting leverage play. Maybe not leverage is the right word. Where is he going? Yeah, 35.4 ADP. That's definitely fun. Hey, oh no. I said the same thing. Does that mean it's not coming to fruition? Oh no. All right. Like, how many Zion trades do I have? A lot. Trey, New York. Yeah, I get it. Do I just go Zion, Booker? We're doing it. Yep. Yeah. I'm Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where I'm currently located. So, yeah, I think I know John has been speaking into fruition, and now that he said it, I'm gonna hold him to it. But he's talking about something about maybe for spring training. That's all I'll say. I think that'd be if he's for real about it, and we can get something planned for that. That'd be real fun. That game environment is great. Yeah, it's very you know me with the late night hammers, so that's all I'll say. Who's your highest exposed player? Well, so my 80, my they're not going to update, I bet, for you, Bob, because that's just how it goes. Oh, look at that, they updated. No, it's definitely not what they are. So in the Battle Royale in the WoW Wednesday, my highest exposed is Kuzma, Halliburton, and Kyrie. And you're shaking your head. Why, Bob? Because I said that you're going to put a little jinx on it. Okay, well, this is a shout out. This is for that Chris Paul pick because I think it's fine, especially that wasn't a 12-man. No, I have no idea. Just talking preliminary. Just thinking. All I know is I would want to do one. And if we get people that want to do it, I know the boys would be down. I have no idea at the moment. I mean, at this point, we could just all meet up and just go to Vancouver. I'll just meet up at Old John Boys, huh? Like, Chip, the disrespect, Chip. Bad bops. I love it. Yeah, because whatever he's smoking, it's wow. We got any sorry, what do we got here? Why is JJJ popping for you guys? Don't seem to get to him. For me, so let me check. When I go sort by ceiling rank, for me, he's the 26 ceiling guy. For stochastic and ETR is at a 45, basically say 45.3, 45.6. It's the ceiling and the stocks. So I think this matchup is really interesting too. And like I said it too, I put in our little chat with me and Nez and John, I'm like, I can see 10 stocks coming for JJJ. Like, I joke. Like, obviously it was like here comes a 10 stock JJJ night, but like, I mean, he can erupt at any night, and for a 6-round pick, he has as good a ceiling as any. So I think that is another reason. But he's also just he's popping in these projections that I have of a stochastic ETR combo. I'm excited. All right, guys, who's gonna be the guys that we need? All right, let's fill out this lineup. We're gonna. I think we're gonna end it after this next draft. Russell Westbrook also likely to come off the bench. That's fun. I do need to pick up my girlfriend, I believe, unless she's gonna get a ride. So I'm waiting on that. Because we are getting a new battery for her car. So I have been. Let's take JJJ. Yeah, get that exposure up. But yeah, that's what I see. Chad is JJ. Yeah, JJJ has been popping for me too. Just in terms of ceiling to ADP, that's how I do it. And then yeah, Westbrook's still off the bench. Man, that's interesting. That definitely helps. That's a plus. Do we have the starting lineup for the Lakers? Because that's a plus, you would think, for the starting lineup, right? Maybe I'm crazy not having Westbrook in there. That's who we need. Is Fred VanVleet, Rudy Gobert, Jalen Brooks. If that's who we need, if that's the lineup you need, then someone can go draft that right now. That's readily available. All right, let's do one more draft, fellas, and let's end it around this hour mark, huh? And let's look here. What's going to be a combo that's going to be just like, why didn't we get it? You know what I mean? Like when I'm looking at this draft board, if you take Russ, you lose. Yeah, like, do we think everybody's swap is going to be Russell at the top? It makes sense if you so how I like to do my swap sometimes, it's like a Jesus take the wheel thing, is I just put in rankings 36. And I mean, obviously there's only 36 spots, so I'm going to have one swap to it. So I will do that. But if I do that, I'm noticing that it's going to be all Russell because the way that he is popping and ceiling. And we're just going to continue to take Miles Turner for him to sit. How much of the sweat winnings do you tell the girlfriend about? Oh, all of it. All of it. Yeah. She's all into it. Like, yeah, I let her know as soon as I win something. Yeah. Cause basically this is kind of my job. I mean, I have I do some side other hustles, kind of like some like, there. Like I sell some things on eBay, kind of do some stuff like that. Haven't been doing that as much. That was more like high school stuff. So I shouldn't say I do that more, but I've done DoorDash, other stuff like that. But yeah, right now we're just doing this for the grind. But yeah, I tell her about all of it. And she gets pumped. She's literally studying to be a CPA. So she's on her fourth of four tests. So come January, she will be done. She is 23 years old and it's crazy. I know none of you care, but shouts to her because her work ethic, she goes from working at 7:00 to then 5 to then going to study until 8 and then getting 1 hour for herself. That's been her life for 2 years. Well, I do this, but let's see here. Yeah, it's really interesting. It really is. The swap aspect. No game theory, just straight Russ slander on my part. Yeah, I got you. For real? Interesting. I need to know the starting lineup. I'll have to see what they project, but I mean, I don't know where these dudes aren't even in my. I just think there's a lot of other options, Bob. Oh yeah. It's funny because she walks in the door right now, coming in for probably 2 minutes just to get ready to go back out. Yep, she's nodding her head to go right back out to study. She just got in. She works at the big office, comes in, and goes to study. So she was here, so I don't even need to pick her up. Well, here you go. Is Lonnie Walker available? No. Oh, geez. All of a sudden, the comments moved. I almost blocked you, Chad. I was trying to click your comment up, and I clicked the thing, and I'm like, oh, no, do not block. Do not block. That just seems, I don't know, maybe just get different. All right, let's look what we got here. Okay, but what about Aaron News? Yeah, I mean, I think I don't. Bob, let me hold on here. I think we're naming off people that are great value plays for DFS. Yeah, we're naming off great value plays for DFS. Definitely can happen, but they're just not projecting, and it's just not someone I'm going to risk here in these formats when you draft just 36 people. Definitely viable in the 12-man Zobot when it gets down to those big contests. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I got him. I picked up on that, but I got to respond. Got to troll him right back. Is that so? Look at this man. Look at that. That is incredible. 99th percentile in blocks. Look at that rolling average. That is incredible. That's incredible. One thing I wanted to look at here was Kyrie Irving and see if his true shooting was just down. Because so he's just been shooting bad. So I mean, the usage is still there, right? Yeah, his usage is actually trending up. I mean, obviously with no Simmons, that's the way it should. I think, yep. I mean, like 3 drafts. Yeah, that's what I say too. When I say I'm working someone in, I'm just naming some people, but jokes aside, I'm actually picking up a lot of Jordan McLaughlin in the 6th round. Yeah, so it's gonna be the last one, fellas. I do appreciate everyone tuning in as we get over the hour mark. Of course, when I am done, we're gonna get more news, and that's gonna be perfect. But we will end it on last. I appreciate everyone coming. This is something, again, if this is something we want to continue to keep doing regularly, I will try and work this in. Only going to continue to get better at it. And if there's anything you want me to do, I know Chip wanted me to continue looking at these. We can start doing a kind of look at stats and whatnot when I do it, move that around. I know that's probably more engaging and helpful for you guys as well. So sure. Did I miss something? Is Drew out? Like, no. So that makes sense. He just had Zlevine to pick through. So yeah, take your pick, Stevie. That's nuts. Some fallers. Huh. This looks a lot probably like your team, Chip, when you had that De'Aaron Fox. All right. I appreciate everyone stopping by. It has been a blast. We will continue to do these in the future. I don't know if we're going to be able to, or what it's going to look like tomorrow. I will let you guys know. For myself, part of the Badge Bros, thank you all for joining. Again, it has been a blast, and have yourself a wonderful night as I try and find the outro clip. Perfect. Have a good night, guys.